Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This one is super exciting because what it's going to offer you in an earn operation for absolutely nothing. And when you do this operation, it's going to pay off and big time. And if you're watching this video, as you clearly are, it's going to pay off more for you than regular people. And the reason is, this operation gives you the chance to earn either one of two tanks. One is the Tier 8 Freedom, which is a medium tank painted with a American flag theme, and it's really killer. I have it myself. Its tier preferential means it only plays tiers 8s and 9s and will never play a 10. So that's the key. It's always going to be in an 8 or a 9 match. The other thing you could earn if you don't want the Freedom, or if you have the Freedom, is the T25 Vengeance. Now, what's the big deal with the Vengeance? Well, the Vengeance is a T25 with a custom paint job with a black hull and an American flag shield on the front. The thing that separates it from the rest of the crowd really is the fact that it is a 50% commander bonus tank. So if you had a T25 tank and played it and earned 1,000 points, if you'd have been using a Vengeance instead, the same exact tank, except a different color scheme, you'd get the 1,000 points plus another 500 bonus on top of that. That's just the tank difference. So when you crank in a commander, you can use the commander and a couple of bonuses with the tank to get 100% bonus commander experience. So if you take a regular commander with no bonus attached, a 1-star in a T25 and get 1,000 points, and you take a 3-star commander maxed out in the T25 Vengeance, and both tanks do what would earn you 1,000 points. Well, the T25 commander will get 1,000 points of commander, and then the Vengeance version, tricked out with the 3-star commander, etc., would get 1,000 plus 100% of that 1,000 as a bonus. So it's 1,000 plus 1,000 equals 2,000. It's going to score double what a regular commander in a regular T25 will do. So you have 100% bonus commander experience every game. And for the first win of the day, you get the red stripe bonus, you get the regular score, and you get another 100% bonus. Now, I don't know if you just get the 100% of the regular stuff you did, or if the red stripe is actually part of the multiplication. It doesn't matter. Your first win of the day in a commander bonus tank is through the roof. I have pictures that will show you this. It can be through the roof, especially if you add a ×4, a ×6, or a ×8 booster for commanders. It's outrageous. So the beautiful part about this operation is you get a chance to get this Vengeance tank that right now is on sale in the store, $6,800, 30% off. Well, Tuesday, tomorrow, this is July 3rd. On July the 4th, if you earn this tank, it's free. Speaks for itself, doesn't it? And I was considering, on this last day of the sale, I was thinking, man, I might buy it. I kind of need it. I don't really need it, but it's a very useful tank to have for commanders. And then I found this news information. I'm like, I ain't buying this tank. I got another tank I'm going to buy instead. And that is an American blue steel Demolisher. It's also on sale. So that one is a butt kicker, because I'm going to buy the Demolisher, and then tomorrow I'm going to work on getting the Vengeance for free on top of it. So I'm going to get 2 commander bonus tanks for the price of really less than 1, because I'm getting it on a discount. So the thing is, we're going to go through this operation, and then I'm going to give you some more information about commander bonus tanks, which is going to help you a lot. And the thing about commander bonus tanks that I'm going to give you, really, the thing I want to impress upon you the most is you want to keep the list of commander bonus tanks, which I will provide for you, as prizes or objects to acquire for a good deal. Sale price, operations like this one, contracts. You know, there are many ways you can get good deals, cheap prices on some of these awesome tanks. You just got to know, number one, what they are, and then number two, what to look out for. And that's going to be the key, because the ones I have are pretty tremendous. I don't have them all yet, but I've gotten them for bargains left and right. Now, you don't have the same stuff I do, and that's okay. But when I give you the heads up information, this is going to allow you to keep your eyes open and see what's going on. And the beautiful part of this operation is that this is a really good one coming up to give you one a bargain price of free. You can't beat it. So what I need for you to do is to leave a like for this video. That will help spread the word. If people see this video, they're going to understand what this value I'm going to show you is going to present. And then hopefully some of these people are going to subscribe and see that I do this kind of thing with many different variations, any kind of bargains, great items. I don't do the generic garbage tank match video. Oh, look, here's a tier 10 tank match. Oh, here's a tier 9 tank match. Watch this. Hooray. Who cares, is what I say. I want to see something. You know, somebody shows you something about a map. Awesome. Someone shows you how they earned an excellent rare metal. Awesome. Someone shows you terrific performances by someone in the game. Awesome. I don't want to watch generic garbage matches. Sorry, that's just me. I want to show you something that's special, that you think, you make you think, and you're like, oh, wow, that's really good. So we want to show excellence where we see it, not just generic random matches. I'm trying to help people get better, and that's the thing. You see so many bad players in this game. They die instantly because they don't know what they're doing. Well, if they're watching videos like mine, they're learning that don't do these things that are bad. Do the things that you see that are good. And there's all kinds of good players that are guest stars in my videos. And these guys do awesome things. And that's what we do. We show you, well, you know what? You can do this too. You know, there's some things you don't know, some things you do know. And when you're watching guys who are good at things that you're not good at, that gives you a chance to get good at it by watching them demonstrate their skill. And I have a lot of games that's what I do game-wise, is showcase demonstrations, not just of some things that we have happen in matches, which might be great, but the explanation of how and why that you can transfer some of what you see into your game. And that is the key. So it would really help if you would put a like on this video. If you do nothing else, that alone will be helpful, because that's going to draw in more viewers, and that's going to mean more subscribers. And that's going to help me in the long term. Like I said, I don't make garbage videos for just filling up your time and wasting it. I'm going to show you stuff that other guys aren't showing you. And that is the key. So, all right, earn operations, pretty basic. This is not a difficult one at all. All right, let's go through here and I'll show it to you. You can read this if you want, pause it, whatever. I'll explain it to you very fast. This works a lot like a long haul. You get points if you score top 10. If you're number 1, you get 3 points. If you're 2 through 5, you get 2 points. If you're 6 through 10, you get 1 point. Real basic. And so there's a table that shows you the rewards you get as you progress up the challenge. I think the top value should be about 350 to earn the tank, which is not a big deal. That means if you're running long hauls, every long haul qualification will qualify. Now, the key thing is you have to play American tanks. All right, that's the key thing. So here you go. Look at this. Freedom Fighter, top experience. Okay. Now, you're going to get, like I said, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. We covered that. No big deal. So let's kill this one. Go to the next one. The next one is fantastic. Now, if you are a heavy tank specialist who owns one of the Patriots earned from the previous earn operation this year, like myself, I earned it, but I'm not a specialist in heavy tanks. You play the Patriot, you get a point just for scoring top 10 in a Patriot. I am not a heavy tank specialist, so that for me is very hit and miss, mostly miss. That won't help me. Brownie, one of the key stars on my channel, he's a heavy tank specialist. This guy can score in a Patriot like I can't. I mean, I can do it every once in a while. He's a machine, all right? So is my friend Top. Those guys are heavy tank specialist machines. They'll rake it in off of the Patriot. Now, what I can do is take advantage of the second one. Getting the Revolution point is that if you're an American tank and you kill a British tank, you get points for that. I'm going to rake it in on this challenge because I am a machine of artillery in my American, yay, Sexton. So I will rake it in. Make no mistake about that. I am going to do quite well. So you don't have to worry about me. But if you guys are awesome at the Patriot, that's fantastic. There's also going to be sales in the store. I'll run through these real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Pretty basic stuff. This is Captured Tiger 2. King Tiger is a Tiger 2. A couple of, generic American heavy tanks. I pass. I don't want that. I do like a Tiger 2, but I don't like the American version. It looks terrible to me. The Patton KR, we got that in this season. Or if you haven't got it in the season yet, it's coming for free. So don't worry about that. Don't touch this one until you acquire that Patton KR tank. If you want to get this TL1 LPC and the T26E3 Eagle 7. I have the Eagle 7, terrific tier 7 medium tank, highly recommended. So if you're considering this, it'd be great, but you'll get a refund off of the KR, so you won't have to pay for it and then get it in the. Don't pay for this and get it in the season. Get it in the season and then get the refund for it when you buy the bundle, if that's what you're doing. American Tier 6 Rover. I don't like the Rover. I think it's weak. It's very similar to Super Chaffee, which to me is not super at all. And I'm a light tank specialist. American Tier 7 Lycan. I have this terrific tank. Highly recommended. I don't recommend the Rover, though. So to me, I would never buy this because I don't want that. So Tier 8 Falcon T92, a very good light tank. However, the T41E1, in my opinion, is the superior and best of all of the light tanks at Tier 8. The Holland Hund is up there and is just as good as the T41 because it's got a commander bonus of 50%. So I would pass on this one because I don't think this is only good for someone who maybe already has a 237 and you pick up a Lycan, which is a Halloween tank. So the Lycan T71 is a Halloween tank. So keep that in mind. The bargain on that one is a Halloween tank. So that's fantastic. T92 is a very good light tank. If you got a T41E1, I'd completely pass on this. There will be a Halloween operation where you could earn the T71 for free if you wanted it. I would prefer to earn, which I did last year, the Holland Hund Tier 8 light tank for free because it's a Halloween tank and it's awesome. So that gives you the heads up. I really wouldn't recommend that American Scouts too much. It's just good for some people. Now this is Cold War. This is the T95E3 medium tank and an M50 Ontos with a low camouflage number, so it's hard to spot. For that's era 2. The E3 is era 1. So these are two very good tanks, unless you have premiums already. You know, it's 50-50. The Ontos is a 6-barrel sniper. Very good tank. E3 is a very good medium tank. It just all depends what you have. If you have one of these already and you want the other one, you're going to get a refund on the one you have. And these are both running. They run about, I think the E3 sells for $9,000 in the store. I think the Ontos sells for $11,000. Except the Ontos, I believe, is a black box, meaning you can only get it in special sales like this. So really consider this one if you're into Cold War. It's a good bargain. Another terrific bargain if you don't have these tanks. I have both of them. They're awesome. Main Battle Tank 70 will run backwards as fast as it runs forwards. It's good. It carries 5 rockets, which is also good. However, if you use the gun and then switch to rockets, your rocket has to reload. That's its one negative. Teledyne Continental Motors AGS is a light tank with a 9-shot autoloader sniper rifle or sniper cannon. And it runs fast enough and the cannon moves so well as a light tank that it becomes an anti-weasel. You can kill weasels with this tank, and it's awesome in that regard. That's the speed factor that it has. The sniper factor that you can use is what I use to score over 11,000 damage in this tank. So you can tell I give you thumbs up on both of these. Now, 14 grand is kind of expensive, but man, you get 2 awesome tanks. If you're interested in those tanks, they're good. Those are both era 3. So giving you that info there. Highly recommend those. Now, let's go. This is the T-25 Vengeance. This is a 50% commander bonus tank, which is the thing that separates it from the rest, as I showed you, or told you. Check out the armor. Real solid front. Not going to be good against tier 9s and 10s, but decent against 8s. As you can see here, it's on sale in the store today on Monday. The last day this is on sale. But we don't care about that because tomorrow is free. When I get mine, it'll be free. So that's the key there. You can see this here. 50% silver bonus, 50% commander bonus. So this is a butt kicker. Now, if you have this tank already, then you can earn the freedom, which is fantastic. So, you know, that's really cool in that regard. This is one of the ones I'm missing from my commander stash. And so I'm going to get this for free because I can run this with the same commander. If I'm working on a commander in American tanks, I can run it. I can run it in this tank and then also run it in my Astron Rex. All right. That's the thing. This gives me another one that's just almost as good as the Astron Rex. It's really close. I think the Astron Rex is a little stronger, but this will be fine. You just got to play a little smarter, but it'll be a solid tank. So for free, this is going to be fantastic. Now, this is one of the few commander bonus tanks, and I'm going to show you the rest of them so you can see them for yourself and understand exactly just how important these guys are. Okay, this is an American Demolisher. This is, again, Monday, July 3rd, and it is on sale. This tank is normally 11,550 gold. It's expensive. I know. I have the other one. I got it for dirt cheap. This one is going to cost me a little bit more, but because I'm getting the Vengeance, which I was considering buying for free, I can get this one Look at the frontal armor. It's red and orange and yellow. That's sick. So this dude is a butt kicker for sure. And now this one's a blue steel. The blue steel tanks are special. Why are they special? Because they're special because of this. They're autoloaders. It's a 3-shot autoloader, which is fantastic. And oh, by the way, they have a 50% silver earn, which is bonus, which is fine. But they have a 75% commander bonus earn. That's the key. And there's 3 of these tanks that are the blue steel. There's this one, the Demolisher, the sniper. There's a medium, which is the Earthshaker. That's a Swedish tank, and I'll show that one to you here momentarily. And there's a British Eradicator, which is a heavy tank, which I own. So I'm going to show you the Earthshaker here. And we're going to go tier 8, Swedish. Good enough. For those of you who are medium specialists, this thing is a monster. Brownie has one. He's a medium specialist. It's a monster. It is not an autoloader. It's a single shot, which is fine. It's regular. Again, 50% silver earn bonus, 75% commander earn bonus. That is a blue steel tank. The blue steel tanks have the highest commander bonus earn in the game, period. Their only weakness, they're tier 8s and they play up against 10s. But if you're a top-notch player, you can, handle it. Okay. Brownie, like I said, is a complete medium specialist. He scores in this tank. Even against 10s, he scores pretty darn well because he's got skills. So the other one I'll show you is the Eradicator, and that's in my stash. I'm not going to spend a lot of extra time. All right, here's the Eradicator. This is the blue steel Eradicator. You notice how you have this blue on the armor. That's where they get the name. Blue steel. Here we go. This one's also an autoloader, 3-shot autoloader. Again, 50% silver bonus, 75% commander bonus. It's a killer. Now, I got this on a great deal, and this is the part that's important. You want to keep the list of this, write the names of these tanks down, put it somewhere where you'll have this list handy next to your console. This will help you tremendously because you want to just keep looking basically every Tuesday and see what kind of deals come up. Because just like I look today, I have a deal coming up for all of us on the Vengeance. So I don't have to buy a Vengeance. It's a freebie. So here we go. We're going to go through this. We'll start here. Eradicator. This is an 11,550 gold tank. I didn't pay that for it. I got a great deal. I got this. I was doing my frugal, which is the fancy word for cheapo. I was looking for bargains. This showed up. It's on my radar. Okay, my virtual tank radar. I knew what this was. It showed up in the trades. So I traded a tier 9 that was worthless to me. Tier 9 premium for this tank. I got 8750 credit for the tier 9 premium, and so I paid 2850 for this tank. I got a tank that I earned for free that I didn't want and never used. Traded that tank for this tank, which I used because it's got a commander bonus of 75%. That's cool. I got it for a bargain. I'm looking for the bargains. And if you wait throughout the year, you'll get the bargain. You just have to wait until it shows up. 38H. This is the king of all commander bonus tanks because of one thing, and that's the fact that it's a tier 2 and those matches are short. So you can run an average of 10 matches an hour. Maybe 11, maybe 12 if you catch breaks. But you can get an average of about 10. Might be 9.5, but it's close to 10. And the fact that you can run basically 10 matches in an hour in this tank at a 50% commander bonus is just awesome. It scores for me quite well. So it's an awesome tank. because of its ability to have short matches, and so you're just constantly churning points. The other thing that's great about it, this tank I got for free. You're saying, well, it's not in the store. It's not for available. It actually is available in the Microsoft or PlayStation stores, but you got to know where to look for it. If you need the information of where to look for it, I have a video about it. You can just leave me a message here. I'll tell you about that. You can literally get this tank in 2 minutes with no strings attached. You don't have to sign up for any kind of Game Pass or anything that costs you money. It's absolutely free. 2 minutes, bingo, you're done. You got this tank, and it's the best one there is. It's the best one there is, even if you had to buy it. But you get it for free. It's the super best. Hollenhund. This is a Halloween tank. So if you don't get a bargain on this any other time, you can wait and get this for free at Halloween. That's how I got mine. I learned about this from Fish in June, probably of last year, soon after I met him. He goes, oh yeah, Halloween, they'll, have an earn operation. You choose whatever you want. Fantastic. I'll take this one. That's what I got. Free. AMX Chaffee. This is not an expensive tank. It's a very good tank. This has a 20% bonus for commanders. It's also dual nation. You can use Americans or Frenchies with no payment. Totally free. Take your commander, shove him in there, free, as long as it's American or French. Doesn't matter. This one, I paid half price for it, this is a 3,800 gold tank, so it's 1,900 plus the 150, which is half price of a garage slot. So they zip you for the 150. So basically 1,900 plus 150, 2,050 jackpot. That's how I got it. T-3488. This tank is available right now in the store. Let me show you. World War II tanks. This one right here, Eastern Sixes. This is a tremendous bargain. This one, you get the T-3488 plus the Wojtek Panther, which is terrific. Came to me highly recommended by Brownie. I already had the French Bretagne Panther, which is very similar to this one. And it's almost identical. He says it's slightly better. I'm like, dude, it was fantastic. Plus, we get the 3D Wojtek Bear. He's awesome. I already had one, and I wanted a second one. So it was like deal for me. Okay. So this is 50% off, the cheapest you can get it. Now, if you don't want this Wojtek business, don't buy this and just wait and catch a break if you can. So that covers right now. You can get this T-3488 in the bundle, and it's a terrific deal. The Wojtek Commander, let me show you. He's in the Commander tab. There's the one I got with the tank package. Okay, we go here, Recruit Commander, second page. Oh, son of a gun, Wojtek, 3,300 gold. That's a standard price. So there you go. It's a total bargain. If you buy that deal, you pick up this tank, the Wojtek Panzer, and a 3-star Wojtek Commander for 5,700 gold. Total deal. Legion 59 Patton. Chinese contract premium tank. Now you can pay 9,800 gold for this if you want to. When it came out, I jumped all over this contract. It was a little more difficult than normal because this tank is better than normal. It's a medium tier 8 with a 20% commander bonus. No silver bonus, which is bogus. But if you don't have it, you can get it for free by doing the contract. It's not available right now, though. 20% commander bonus. It is the Chinese and American dual nation commander trainer. I forgot to mention the T-3488 is dual nation for Russian and Germans. So at no charge, you can put Germans or Russian. It's a Russian tank, but the Germans can train in there as well for no extra charge. Just like the Legion tank is a Chinese tank, but Americans can train in this if you want. So this is terrific if you're using different, situations. It's just up to you. This is the Astron Rex. This was Christmas time, 2022 Ultimate Season tank with the Ultimate Season Commander. So this one cost me $6,000 for the season and the tank and the commander, the ultimate package. But since I got 3,100 plus gold back from the season, I paid 2,900 or less, and it was less. I got some extra gold in the deal, so basically it was 2,900. You can't get this. It's a black box tank. Better luck this year, maybe. I don't know. This is the Jackal. This is a Tier 7 medium tank Sherman chassis, British and American dual trainer. This tank runs about, 6,500, I think is what it is. I got this in an earn operation for nothing because I pay attention. So if you don't have the Jackal, pay attention throughout the year, into next year probably, because that's when I got mine several months ago, like maybe 2 months ago. So it might be another 10 months before you get it for free. Or you might get a bargain here or there. It just all depends. Whatever floats your boat, but put this on your radar. That's the key. You want these tanks on a list on your radar so you're like, oh, Commander bonus tank, I'll take this one when it shows up. So this covers all the little basic stuff there for your Commander bonus tanks. These are the guys that will help you do to your commanders what I have done for mine. And what I do, how you use them is another story. We'll get to that later in another video. But this is the basic things. And like I said, this goes, and you can add the T25 Vengeance this week, starting Tuesday, for free. So if you maybe you don't have any Commander bonus tanks, you're going to have a good one right off the bat this week when you do this earn operation. So you'll see that information again tomorrow. There's another one thing I got to add and show this to you. And this is for the War Heroes Legends, the commanders. All right? War Heroes Legends. Tomorrow, Tuesday, will be the opportunity to complete the set of 20 cards. If you complete the set of 20 cards, then you get to choose one of these 4 tanks for free. Now, what's so special about these tanks? Well, 2 of these are Commander bonus tanks that I haven't showed you yet. The Kanonenjagdpanzer is a no-turret German tank destroyer. Tier 8, very good tank, no commander bonus. I already have one. I don't need this one. It's very good, but look, if you get a chance to get a commander bonus tank, that's what you take. And you'll see that it should be fairly obvious to you why that's the case. Number 2, T-72 Ural. This is an Era 2 Cold War tank. This is an Eastern Alliance commander bonus tank. 25% commander bonus. You can look it up in the Cold War tech tree for premiums. 25% is the highest there is in Cold War. That's what this tank has. This is one of the ones to consider. The number 3, the WZ-120, I think that's a light tank. I'm not interested. No commander bonus. Number 4, King Dragon Type 59. Chinese tank. Red paint job with gold highlights and a golden dragon's head on the barrel. This is a 30% commander bonus tank. I'll show you this tank. Alright, this is the King Dragon. This is a killer tank. Look at the armor. The front of this tank is quite vicious. So terrific defense. Now let's check out the bonus. 58% silver bonus with a 30% crew bonus. So this is the top of the Chinese tank commander tanks. This is better than the Legion 59, which is why I'll be getting this one myself from those War Heroes Legends. So add this one to your list. Hopefully you'll finish your commanders off. leave me a message if you're having trouble with those commanders, because I can help you with that as well. So just another one to add to the list of tanks that I'll be getting myself very soon, but technically do not have at this moment. So this covers the main things about commander bonus tanks, at least a list of the tanks you're on the lookout to acquire for bargain opportunities. Now remember, there are commander bonus tanks in Cold War. They're completely separate from this, but they work basically the same. You can look at the premium tech tree and that'll show you those. It's really not a big deal. They're easy to spot. The main thing about Cold War, though, is remember 25% is the maximum commander bonus experience you'll get in Cold War. Cold War will pay you a lot of silver. Commander bonus, not so much. But, just giving you the heads up on that. I use World War II to work on my commander bonuses. I use Cold War to work on my silver. It's just that simple. I take what they give me. This tank is terrific. It's a beauty. You can't go wrong with this Chinese dragon. This red dragon is absolutely killer, and you'll enjoy the heck out of it. So, remember, this operation really isn't that difficult. Find American tanks that you can score in at whatever tier you're in. For myself, Tier 3 Sexton Artillery, I'm an absolute machine of scoring. I make it look easy. Find something. It might be, trying to think of some good examples. Well, it could be a Locust, if you're good at the Locust. Some people are. There's all different kinds of things. Could be a Sherman tank. Could be a T-14. Could be a Ram 2 is another good scoring tank. There's a lot of good scoring American tanks. Find one of those at whatever tier that floats your boat and rock and roll. Hey, if you're at the tier 10 Arnie and you can score in that, use that. It's a little bit slower because the matches will last longer as the tier goes up. So to do this fast, try tier 3, 4, and 5. Do yourself a favor. Keep the matches short. Keep them running to where you can hopefully get, 8 or more an hour. And, you'll knock this out. Get a platoon of your dudes together. That'll help you. It'll make it more exciting and less work. That's a key. So these are tips that'll help you score. And, anytime you see a British tank, well, you're going to get an extra point if you can whack one. Now, don't be greedy. Getting 2 doesn't help you more than 1. 1 is all you need. So if you can whack a British tank, whack that one. If there's another British tank, let somebody else do the same thing and get a bonus point there. So be smart about it. Take care of your business, and you're going to end up with a killer tank, either the Freedom or the T-25 Vengeance. I'm going for the Vengeance for the commander bonus, as you know. So these commander bonuses are going to help you tremendously, and I'm going to have other videos to follow those in the commander tanks that have bonuses to help you out. So look for those videos. They'll be later this week probably. At least one of them will be for sure. So I'm going to keep this shorter. We've covered all the main stuff you needed to cover. So remember, please leave a like. It will super help to spread the word of this video. If you are considering subscribing, you might want to do it because it's absolutely free. Tell your friends. That way they have a chance to like, and maybe they'll subscribe too. So I got more videos to make. Get on your War Heroes Legends, Commanders, finish that off. Pick up one of those free tanks, either the Ural or this tank here, the King Dragon. Start off. Tuesday, I'm going to nail it. I'm going to get this tank Tuesday, tomorrow, unless their website has a problem. So thanks for watching the video. I know this will help you out. Leave me a question if you need help, and I'll take care of it. I will see you guys later. And remember, tomorrow is a brand new week. Get on those long hauls.